Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another session of Qur'anic Arabic Recitation with Tajweed Rules. In this session, we will study these three words on page number 12 of Al-Qaida Nuraniya. This slide is just a reminder for transliteration purposes. So we are revisiting some of the principles that we have studied before. So the first one is we need to know the knowledge, we need to have the knowledge of articulation points for each letter. The second one is we need to know the characteristics of each letter, sifat of each letter. We have studied only a few of them so far, but we will study the rest in advanced level. The third one is the knowledge of rules attached to individual letter because of its position in a word or words. The fourth one is exercising the tongue and a lot of repetition. So if we are given, for example, we are given a word and we have to apply these steps to make our reading or recitation easy. So the first one is recognizing individual letter. So if we go to here, so individual, the first one is alif, second one is hamza, third one is ba, and next one is dal. And the final one is alif. So we recognized individual letters, step one. In step two, we recognize the harakat that are used. So the harakat would be, or the signs would be here. That's fatha, fatha, fathatain. So we recognize the harakat. And the next one is we have to recognize if the letters, which letters are silent and which aren't. Let's change the color. Okay, blue. Let's see. So if we see here, alif, this is silent, and this one is not. Ba is not silent. Dal is not silent, and alif is silent. So alif is silent. Hamza is not silent. Ba is not silent. Dal is not silent, and alif is silent. So we recognize those ones. And the next one is we apply the rules that attach to individual letter. We will study that in advanced level. Apply the correct sifat. So we have studied only a few of them. One of them would be if the letter is heavy or light. So we apply those rules, and the rest we will study in advanced level. The next one is pronouncing each letter from its correct makhraj, articulation point. And the other one we can add is we count how many syllables are there. For example, here is a, one, ba, two, then. So there are 3 syllables in this word. So if we manage to implement these steps correctly, then our reading and recitation will be very easy. These are not fixed rules you can add or subtract to it. These are just general guidelines for recitation or reading the Arabic. So the first word we have is alaqin, and it has 3 syllables. The first syllable is ayn fatha'a. Ayn is not silent, and we have fatha on top of it. Ayn fatha'a. Ayn fatha'a. The next syllable we have is lam fathala. Lam is not silent, and we have fatha on top of it. Lam fathala. Lam fathala. So now we combine these 2 syllables. We have ala, 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 ala. So the third syllable we have is qaf kasratain qin. Qaf is not silent, and we have kasratain as haraka. Qaf kasratain qin. Qaf kasratain qin. And now we combine these 3 syllables. We have alaqin, 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 alaqin. So the next word we have is amadin, and it has 3 syllables. So the first syllable we have is ayn fatha'a. Ayn is not silent, and we have fatha on it. Ayn fatha'a. Ayn fatha'a. The next syllable we have is mim fathama. Mim is not silent, and we have fatha. Mim fathama. Mim fathama. So now we combine these 2 syllables. We have ama, 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 ama. The next syllable we have is dal kasratain din. Dal is not silent and we have kasratain. Dal kasratain din. Dal kasratain din. So now we combine these three syllables. We have amadin, 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 amadin. So the next word we have is inaban. It has three syllables, but the last, this final alif is silent here. So we have the first one is ayn kasra'i, ayn, and we have kasra. Ayn is not silent here. Ayn kasra'i, ayn kasra'i. The second syllable we have is noon fathana. Noon is not silent and we have fatha on it. Noon fathana, noon fathana. So if we combine these two syllables we have aina, 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 aina. The third syllable we have ba fathatin ban, but if you notice here, ba fathatin ban, this alif is silent. So ba is not silent, and then we have fathatin, and then we have alif is silent. Ba fathatin ban, ba fathatin ban. So now we combine these three syllables we have aina ban, aina ban, aina ban, aina ban. So the next three slides would be sounds only without spellings. Alaqin, 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 amadin, 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 عينبا, 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 عينبا. So this is the end of this session. We will practice those three words in next session 10 times without explanation, just to give you in a practice, inshallah. We will see you in next session. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.